Hey everybody, good evening. Good evening. How y'all doing? What up, Sugar Pimp? Let me know how my mix is. Let me know if the music's too loud. Let me know if I'm too loud. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys ready to laugh at some boy, we're in the first few minutes here. I have to be careful, huh? Are you guys ready to laugh at some silly individuals? Let's just say it's some absolute retards. Because I am. Ice, baby. Nice. Evening, Schley. How you doing, Darth Kitty?
Why not taking shit? Why not doing this?
The music makes them slightly more bearable. Their new thing that they're, just so you guys are aware, there's a lot of things that they're yelling about now because they build up. Oh, hey, look! Oh, perfect timing! Yes. Woo! They keep telling them to stay away from that first that area up there. And people here keep playing a game where once Ice comes out, they back off. Ice decided it was no longer time to play. Sure. Just
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
pardon.
What the fuck are you doing?
I know, right?
Back off!
Chirping tree from forth. Oh, you can leave. That did not fit that. Let me know how the mix is. Yeah, they keep telling them to stop the fucking traffic and, stay on this side of the road. Too close to the road, they come out and push them back. They've been doing this for a couple hours. By the way, this is BG on the scene. BG on the scene. Maybe there should be a BG on the scene follow. The link. Hey, how you doing there, P-Cam Charity? Temperature versus IQ. Well, the temperature is roughly 7 right now. And the IQ is, well, probably not far out.
Get their ID, get their info.
Sorry there, ex-chatters, if there are any of you over there on X, looking at chat. I don't know how to post links there. No, yeah. See your enemies driven before you and hear the lamentations of the lesbians. Hey, how's it going? There will indeed be many wailings and many gnashings of teeth. It will be fantastic. Howdy, Hunch. Good to see you. On the way back to the hotel.
Every day, we make 15 to 20 reports. People being assaulted, people being killed, people being raped, and they do fucking nothing. Nothing. And then they tell us, oh, we're being angry at the ICE agents. Yeah, we're being angry because you're not fucking following the laws. That's it. We just want them to follow fucking laws.
Whatever you want, come beer to get out of here with your fucking watermelon hat.
Those people just got fucking assaulted.
You're literally part of a terrorist
Those agents have no jurisdiction over any American.
Those agents have jurisdiction over any American citizen if they see them committing a crime. That's how it works. You can be an illogical twat fuck all you want. Doesn't change the laws. Get your cum beard out of here, though. This guy got raped. You know what? I think you might be right. He does kind of bear a familiarity in the rape. And a coworker walked away when I asked for some claims. They always do. There is no thirst for them. They're so angry about it, they don't care. I don't even understand, like, the information, it doesn't matter the information you try to bring to these arguments for these people. None of it matters. It's not about information. It's about power. And unfortunately, that's why we're going to end up having a war with these people. There's not any other options. Oh, I hope so. Fortune freedom, that would be... Oh, that would be so Kino. I used to have a lot more sympathy for these kind of people. I did. You guys, look, some of you have been watching my Riot watches as far back as like 2019. We've been doing this for a long time. I used to have way more sympathy on the ground. I was still laughing at these cards. I didn't want anything bad to happen to them beyond just, getting their teeth rattled a little bit. Now after Charlie, I barely see us at the same species anymore. Ooh, a bunch of different protests downtown tomorrow. Thank you, Shifty. Things will get spicy. I kind of doubt it. Hold on, let me show you why I kind of doubt it. Let me get that pulled up. So, tomorrow in Minneapolis is going to see a high of 12 degrees. I don't think there's going to be many people out. All right, now I want you guys to keep a lookout. So here's something we got to keep a lookout for. This is something that's a little bit different. I'm sure that these happen in the other riots, but I've noticed rats being left out here. And those of you who are drinkers know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to count what. So first of all, thank you for following a stereotype. We get it. All of you northern Midwesterners are heavy beer drinkers. Although weirdly the lightest beer imaginable. But you can't even go to a protest without getting cloggered. It's interesting. Anyhow, I want to keep track of them. I want to see what different types we can find. So far, I've spotted a natty ice this evening. So, which that is funny if you think about it. Caught me watch stream every time. Welcome, Geoff. If you've never been here before, it's kind of what we do. Boat soda for warmth. Yup. Riot Watch is better in the summer. It generally is. Yeah. Although I will admit that the lack of traction often adds an interesting dynamic to the arrest pattern. Now, don't worry, we'll go back here in a minute and I'll show you their very sad fires that they had earlier. The fire department had to come and make them put out. Because they did have some fires to keep themselves warm. But unfortunately, they had those fires right next to a big pine tree on state property next to a state building. So, can't have that there, bud. Gotta put that out. The fire department came in, everything was glorious. Although they wouldn't clear out for the firemen to come in, so eventually the cops just came over with those small hand extinguishers and put it out. Yeah. Some of the signs are handmade. It depends on which group. You'll notice. Some of the more organized groups, like the groups that we just now, they will have more organized signs. These people here at the Federal Building, where it is just kind of like the laziest get involved option, right? Like you just go to a place and sit there. These people, I think, are like the lowest tier. How do I put that, right? Like, this is probably where they send their shit here. People come get trained up a little bit on how to agitate and do dumb shit. Which makes sense. Most of these people are just like mouthy women. You're going to have to talk to their logistics department. Should be some hot chocolate there. Would be nice. I wouldn't mind some hot chocolate. How is it where you are, chat? It is unseasonably dry where I am, to the point where farmers are really starting to worry about next year's water. Because, that's not good. I think some of them are. This late at night, for sure, I think some of them are. Probably not all of them, though. I think a bunch of them, they're just there because they want to be involved. They want to be involved in something, man. As you can see there, there's like 2 dozen of them. That's a lot of cop cars rolling up. They must be getting ready to plan. Oh no, that's right. They're monitoring the situation from earlier. That's right. They're recording the federal agent. These guys are going to transfer. I guess they don't remember. Here, let's see what the guys are doing.
Our tax dollars, state and federal.
Oh God, of course. Yeah, if your tax dollars, you've probably never paid a single dollar into taxes in your life. You'll fuck. I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, he's just sitting on his fucking phone.
Hey, this one right here.
Sitting on his phone. Isn't that literally? Isn't that what they literally sent them there for? Was to be on their phone?
Bro, my business is newsgummies.com. Newsgummies.com. You get the best edibles. Are you a good Snapchat? I love it. And on Snapchat. Oh, no, I saw it.
Man, I could have got plugged.
So apparently that guy owns a gummies company that we can now go place a bunch of fake orders in and fucking ruin his business. You guys hear that? Hold on, what was it again?
It's against Minnesota law now. As of today.
You're not doing shit about it.
As of today, that was illegal.
Read the news. I know.
Oh, but are you guys supporting that? You guys support what's happening right now? You motherfucker? Aren't you supposed to be protecting and serving? Do you support it? Do you support what's happening right now?
It's stupid. Like they fucking have a light out.
Hey, supporting people in Richardson will support.
Because I know, like, these white fucking racist cops would pull us out. Those racist fucking systems built us. We need to take care of each other. And these fucking goofies, they're not even fucking trained. You guys go through years of training, even though I don't agree with the overseer fucking slavery system. You guys go through years of training.
The overseer slavery system. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't listen to Come Beard the Pirate here any longer.
I went through 6 months of fucking training before I could even get my
6 months of training. I went through 6 months of training. All right, let's see if we got a different angle. Again, this is BG on the scene. BG on the scene. Absolutely love BG on the scene. He's our man. Tell you what, let's go back. Let's get us some fires, shall we? Let's find us a fire. Here we go. That's the cops putting out the fire. Let's see if this is with fire. We can go a little further, probably where the fire department is. I think that's probably where we want to go. He's got a white feather. What kind of gay shit? Get the fuck out! All right. Do they still have their fires? Yeah, okay, they got fires. Hey, Mom, can you drop me off at the drum circle? Thanks, Mom. It's going to be a good protest. Make sure to bring my bongo. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. The Vuvuzela people were still here. The Vuvuzela people were still here when they had the fires going. I think they left after the fires got put out. Oh, I forgot. No, we got to skip past it. That was the interview with Come Beard the Pirate. We don't want to watch that. All right, let's go back. Very well, actually. So anyhow, here was their little commie fires on state property. I would not get that close to the fire with that hair. I'm just saying right now. Like, I'm not even joking around. Like, I would not do that. So here are the local sheriffs there to tell them that, hey, you can't have a fire out. Now, of course, the main local sheriff spokesperson, of course, has cuck beard and cuck glasses. Now I can't speak to that he is actually one of them, although it would make a lot of sense. But I can say that he does speak a lot like one of them. Although, again, this could be a uniform or costume for him, basically. Like, he could be the SJW relations officer, right? And like, they've trained him how to look and speak and think and talk like a cuck in order to be able to interact with them at minimum deconfliction distance. I think that might be it.
You don't see what they're doing? They don't even believe in rights. They're going in and arresting people, murdering them. How do you think that makes sense?
They're arresting people and murdering them. I'm pretty sure what they're doing is arresting them and sending them back to their country of origin. That's pretty easy.
I have hope. Maybe you will.
They're murdering me! Hold on. Oh, we got it. Hold on. I know I'm going to get hit for that with copyright, but hold on. I got to find that. Okay, here we go. They murdered me. Or I was murdered. That's right. All right. I'm sure I'm going to get hit for it, but...
How you doing, Bernardino? Some folks down at the Piggly Wiggly in the produce section, real upset. You been there?
Yeah.
You been there? Did you see anything while you were down there?
I haven't been there for 70 years.
Seven.
That is what it makes me think of when they do the whole, they're murdering them. No, they're not. They're not murdering them. Oh, have you not seen the end of that? Hold on. Let me actually get the clip.
That's their choice.
That's the beginning of the clip. This is where everybody knows.
Please. See? Let him go. Let him go. I didn't think you could skate on grass.
So. Oh, apparently this is the wrong clip. Hold on. I'll find the right one. We'll come back to it.
Give up Insurrection Act. He's going to come grab us for standing on Minnesota land. Minnesota land that you're protecting from this fire. They'll be citizens on. We're not feeding people.
Here we go.
You okay, Terry?
Oh, even better, guys. I can actually show you this because it's just some random person reenacting it.
Terry, here's your word. Here's your word. You were murdered. Okay, you obviously weren't murdered because you're alive and you're basically intact. You weren't murdered, buddy. You weren't murdered, buddy.
My skate is stolen.
Okay, your skate is stolen.
It was aliens.
Okay, it was
Great time for fire department response regarding the fires. Yeah, the fire department did show up. They brought a whole engine. The people would not leave the area. The fire department didn't want to spray them, and people wouldn't leave. Here are the scene. So the fire department just decided to leave. So federal agents came in. I think federal officers came in from outside with fire extinguishers, handed it to the sheriffs, and then the sheriffs put it out. I'm pretty sure.
I hope to see you guys when he crosses the line.
More sirens than usual in the South Metro area, huh? All right, let's go along a little bit. Let's see if we can get where they see. Yeah, there's where they shut up the fire truck. And then the fire truck got cucked. And then they left. And then sheriffs and federal protection officers, I think. No, just sheriffs. Okay, so sheriffs decided to make a push in and put out the fires. There we go. Here we go. This is the push for the fire put out. Larry Kranzner and almost everyone who worked at the DA's office was at your school Wednesday. Jesus Christ. What, like giving a speech or some shit? No, they didn't spray with the fire trucks. I wish. No, they just got out hand extinguishers and came and did the job when everybody else refused to do it. A lot more boring. And that's when all the old people left, I think, which is like 3 hours ago. This is what we got left now. It's really not much. I don't have any other scenes either. It looks like I don't have any other angles on this. I think it's just BG on the scene out tonight. Depends. So those 3M ones, I think you can put a variety of filters on them. At least that's how I understand it. Because yeah, I've got like 2 or 3 different types of filters for mine. You're eating them. PCAM Stereo, you're right. We need to. That's how we need to handle this. We need to go one up, right? Like they're not just killing them and raping them. They're eating them. That's it. Soylent Green. Soylent Green is D14. I need memes. I need memes for this now. All right. They're going to come do something about this. We don't let them get up in the road like this. Hey, Dad, I can see you. You have to tell everyone. They're eating the D14. Oh. No, they don't put their starter tonight. No, it's way too cold. I think even the people who want to do shit are out tonight because it's too cold, and it's gonna be too cold all week. Like I was telling you guys, like tomorrow they're supposed to have protests in the inner city, but it's gonna be 12 degrees at the warmest during the day. Something tells me that ain't gonna happen. They're using them as human batteries to power data centers. Oh, God. That might actually be better. You're correct. Yeah, I recognize this dance from when I was in football. This is the, oh, my God, it's so cold, but I can't get warm dance. No parking to no insurrecting. Yeah, that would be good. No parking on roadway, tollway zone. Yeah, I tried to warn people, but everybody said they wanted it anyway. So we did get an arrest, though, in case you didn't see it, Duke. He, like, right when I flipped it on and started showing you guys the stream, they came out and made an arrest. It was pretty good. All right, let's hear their retardation. You know what? Here's the thing, right? If you say that they're using them to power data centers, people are going to be like, "What? That doesn't make sense. The human body has like as much electric potential as a potato." Which, I mean, no, honestly, that's true. But you could go with the original, what they were supposed to do premise for the Matrix, and say that they figured out a way to use human brains as excess RAM, right? And so they're using them as RAM for the data centers. Probably accurate. I've also got an Asmongold react. I would not mind reacting to his react instead of Nick Shirley's second drop. If you guys haven't already seen Nick Shirley's second drop, you should probably watch that on your own, right? If this gets too boring, we could do some of that. That'd be good. I mean, a potato is illegal NFA item, so yeah, I think a frozen gallon of water is a weapon, and he's acting very, like, if you watch the guy who's got it, he's acting very weird about it. He doesn't want to set it down and leave it down. He wants to set it. He wants to pick it up and keep it in his hands. Keeps like setting it down to adjust stuff and then immediately picking it back up, which says to me that yeah, that's his plan. Hey, Phil Coggins, just a bunch of retards slowly freezing to death. Honestly, I showed you the fires that they had earlier, and then they made him. Oh no, that's not good. Forging freedom. Did you take your wife to the hospital? I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. I'm going to hell. Oh, did you guys see the explosions? Like an hour north of here? I guess we could talk about that, since this is boring the shit out of me. Yeah, there's a gas explosion. I still haven't heard hide nor hair of if it was, shall we say, anthropomorphically caused, or whether this was just an accident. But this is an hour and a half, like hour and 10 minutes ish, roughly, drive north of Minneapolis. I'm told by a couple people that having it blow out in two different areas like that is particularly odd and strange. But I'm not a pipeline guy. I don't know. What is the building behind the rioters? A school? Well, that's an excellent question. Let's find out, shall we? Let me pull their dumbasses back up. All right, so here's the Whipple building. That's where they are. They're at one of the parking lots. I think it might be the Fred Wells Tennis Education Center is where that is. So it's really funny. They're barricading this driveway, but this parking complex has like 4 entrances. So I don't... What? They're not at all 4 entrances. They're just right here. Yeah, that was it exactly. That's the Fred Wells Tennis Education Center. It's a good tune. I like this track. I'm sorry. I'm just looking through my mentions. Some of you are funny in subtle and hilarious ways. The weather keeping people in. Yeah, Phil, I think that's part of it. I think the other part of it is that their shit really isn't taking. They've got some dedicated cause followers out there, as you can see, but it's really not picking up the way that they wanted it to. I'm not saying that it won't. I'm just saying that so far, every single one of their martyrs has fallen flat on his face, including the one that, they killed him in prison. Except for, it turns out he killed himself in prison, and the guards were desperately trying to keep him alive. Like, every one of these stories that comes out is just so... I am batting 100 with the Skinner box theory. You're right, Emma. And I appreciate you bringing that up. The Floyd magic hasn't worked yet. That's right. But if you guys remember it, because if some of you were here with me in the early days before we were even watching on the web, we called ourselves other things at the time. You will remember that this is how 2020 started as well. It was really lame, really weak, really just flaccid all over the place until they got their couple of good sparks. And honestly, it was one after another. Wouldn't it be hilarious if they crashed? Hanging halfway out of the car like that. If the bus to assisted living just got lost. So yeah, there are a couple of really old ones, particularly Cumbeard the Pirate. He owns some kind of edibles company there in town, by the way. We can scroll back and find out what that is later and go make his life hell. Woo! Awesome, Janine. Appreciate it. So you'll notice nobody's out in the middle of the road here anymore. Anybody heard anything about Iran? No, those are the sheriff's vehicles that are lined up here on this side of the road with their lights on. Every time they've come out to make an arrest so far, they've flipped their lights, their search spotlights on, and then spotlighted what was going on. You could argue that's either way, to either support or, document them as they've been instructed to do. It's probably the latter, because they've been instructed to document all ICE activities for later prosecution. Jesus. Wow. Somebody couldn't hide their power level, huh? Yeah, hey, thank you for bringing that up, Forging Freedom. I often forget. Mash that like button while you're here, guys. Really appreciate that. Big Starity says, maybe they need to construct additional pylons to increase numbers. That could be correct. Although I don't think any of these folks really strike me as the Protoss kind. You definitely strike me as Zergy, Need more overlords. Oh, actually, that's them to a T now that I think about it. You see X and Reddit celebrating ICE arresting 2 illegal Vietnamese people because they or their husbands were Trump supporters. No, I didn't see that. I mean, it couldn't have really been any more than just vague supporters if they were here illegally, right? Yeah, that's what I was seeing too. And for Iran, is that it looks like a lot more of the Iranian the Iraqi mercenary groups seem to have arrived. Yeah, it's very boring. Although we should remember that it's 10:40 there, so almost midnight, and like 2 degrees, including wind chill. There is some crossover. I don't think J6 attendees very much. Proud Boys very much so. Enrique Tarrio included people to do that, and if you think about like what the Proud Boys actually are, not what the left pretends they are, that makes a lot of sense. Also, the age that they are, that also kind of lines up too. They were generally, guys who kept themselves pretty fit. Schley, I've heard it put that way from the left. When I looked into the case, it looked more like that it looked more like a recon team, which is probably the leadership, made a visit to the restaurant earlier in the day or possibly earlier in the week. And then later, those people got arrested by other ICE officers. Yeah, it's not really what people are putting in there. Largely defunct, yes, but like Tarrio has confirmed that he personally has joined ICE. There's a bunch of them. Yeah, hey man, if it's an old washer, fix it for sure. I don't want to jump in too much on somebody else's conversation, but those old washers are like even if you don't want to keep it, which you should want to keep it, but even if you keep it, people will pay big bucks for those older washers, man. Your no king attending rally mom still refuses to believe you when I told her that Proud Boys got their told her when Proud Boys got their start. I know, it's ridiculous. People don't get, like, they all believed all this fucking crazy shit that the left put out, but like legitimately the Proud Boys were a fucking joke, a literal joke by a comedian. And then people kind of took that joke semi-seriously, but not in a white nationalist way. It was literally boys who were proud of being boys, and that came right at the time of Gamergate. So guess who got branded a hate group? Hilarious. A dishwasher. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about dishwashers. Yeah. I thought we meant clothing washer. I was going to say, those things people pay big bucks for. Did you tell her what the Did you tell her what the old what the oh god, what do you call that? The initiation ritual is? You guys all know this, right? Do you guys know what the Proud Boy initiation ritual was? They hold you down and tap on your forehead, and you have to name 10 candy bars. I'm not kidding. It's literally that. It's that childish thing from back in the day. That's it. That's what they do. Yep. That's how do I know this? Because they literally came up with the initiation ritual in the little comedy bit that Gavin McGinnis wrote. Like it's or cereal. Yeah, sorry, name 10 cereals. I forgot. Yeah, that's what it was. They will turn literally anything into a weapon against you guys. I don't know what to say at this point. Just be yourselves and live happy lives and do silly things. What's in the gallon jug that person's carrying? Looks like frozen water, mostly. Well, I'm sorry they're gone, but at the same time, I am glad that they didn't have to see this. Communist demoralization does a number on people, doesn't it? Gallon of PCP. Man, Whitest Kid You Know is that's a sad one, right? Like I can't tell if they're just uploading old clips with new headlines that sound like they're anti-Trump headlines, or if they're actually making new comedy with what's left. But ugh. This looks like the time we had division on in February and told PT uniform was summer PTs, right? I think that's somebody that just drove by flipping them off. I like that. PD does. The sheriffs come by later and clean it up usually. Although recently they for the last several days they haven't cleaned it up. The piles of junk just keep growing. You want the rumor spread? Rittenhouse cited in the area. I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. Like, Rittenhouse came out at a time when they were actually rioting, actually burning down their own communities, actually, like legitimately harming people and shit. Yeah, stay strapped. Thanks for dropping by, Duke. But this is just gay shit. This is just gay lord ops. Like, people keep saying, "Oh, we got to go out and fight the communists on the street for this." No, not really. I mean, why? For what? They're just making themselves look like idiots. They're wearing themselves out. Like, who cares? You take them literally, not a joke. See, Phil, I was live and streaming when Rittenhouse happened. In fact, we watched Rittenhouse go down live and then went back and retraced what we had seen earlier in the night from like 100 different angles. I got really fucking involved with the Rittenhouse thing. Like, really. Oh, I don't know, man. Just busy doing his own thing, Alpha. Yup, we were doing a Riot watch at the time. Yeah, this could get a lot worse in the summer. This is definitely going to get a lot worse in the summer. I think what they're doing now is wound collecting, largely. they're trying to build up their own little protest mythology so that when they do hit the summer, they're going to have enough things to be angry about so they can keep themselves going. But what they're doing right now is a little bit risky on their side for the demoralization side of it, which is they really are. They're getting stomped on hard, and it's causing them to freak out because they don't really have any solutions to it, except for to escalate in ways that would be very bad for them. Duke. Yeah, the snow does look like it's picking up. I've noticed a couple plow trucks come by too. Well, all right, guys, this is a short one, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think anything's going to happen. I don't even know if there are going to be any more arrests. They might give them a dispersal order at midnight, but I don't think so because I think they generally only do that when there is a curfew by the local government, and I don't think the local government set a curfew here. Yeah, I think the summer's going to be incredibly, excessively violent. I think you're exactly correct. In fact, I don't even give it to summer. I think that it'll happen as soon as it's warm enough in spring. You know, Crazy 10, that's an excellent question. I've been saying it for a long time, but I think they made water cannons illegal in the 70s or something like that. The one with Rittenhouse? Yeah, man, it was crazy. Let them get bored and demoralized. Agreed. By the way, if you're going to light a fire, why light it that close to the trees in the first place? That, like, even if they hadn't made you come put it out, don't light fires under a fucking pine tree in winter, you dumb shits. I indeed have seen tidier refugee camps. Ted said, you're not wrong. Tanacht. Watch, you need to find out if tennis center is happy about the destruction of their property. You know, that's not a bad idea. I'm sure they're not going to say anything, but... You have to transfer to a state with dumbass gun laws? Oh, shit, bro. I'm sorry. I kind of hope things fall apart before then for you, I guess. Like, I hope the world falls apart before you have to transfer, and then you don't have to transfer, right? You ever seen that video a while back where some streamer found one of the Antifa's hideouts? Yeah, we've seen a bunch of those, actually. Are you talking about the more recent one that was like, I think it was in the UK? There's a bunch of them, though. Back in the 2020 days, there were guys sneaking into them, like, on almost an every other week basis there for a while until I think somebody got killed. Or at least that was a rumor. The guy never posted again. We all assumed he got killed. Yeah, I wish they were there to watch the officers, honestly. But as far as I understand it, Waltz has them there documenting the activities of the ICE agents protecting the facility for illegal activities so they can be prosecuted when we get back into power. I'm sorry, man. They've made the play so obvious. I don't think anybody, I don't think even the dumb fucking boomers are going to fall for it. Oh, less than half an inch bad. That sucks. It's in the US. Oh. Ugh. Man, I wish I could get some snow. If it keeps on this way, I'm probably going to sell my plow truck. I'm not going to lie to you. What are the chances Wallace goes to jail for corruption? I think very high. If it goes that far, I don't think it's going to go that far. I think that they are very clearly willing to launch a civil war before it gets that far. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you, no, because the judges... No. I'm sorry. That's not how this works. As soon as we get to discovery, they're fucked. This is the court of public opinion on this one. And as soon as they are allowed to bring some of the evidence they have to light and then start to get to do depositions and that kind of thing, Waltz and the crew are fucked. And Waltz doesn't have the kind of personality it takes to actually resist that kind of shit. Like, he's going to roll on them. Which is why the Democratic Party is signaling that they're ready to go to war over it. Remember this, too. Like, all these cases, they get to bring Somalis up and put them on stage. 68 IQ Somalis that are literally just barely involved in it and literally only know what they've been told to do. Like, this is a worst fucking... Like, all of you black pillars, I don't think you get what a worst fucking case scenario this is for the Democrats. Like, it legitimately, there's not any way out of this, which is why Timmy keeps making noises like, we've never been at war with the federal government before, while he shits his pants on stage. I'm telling you right now, this is the big one. Every time Nick Shirley goes to Minnesota, the more I'm convinced that Twin Cities are the Truman Show. Yeah. What's odd is that Tim Walz is literally a Chinese agent. Yes, like I've said this many times, Phil, but Tim Walz has been to China at minimum 15 times. Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea, one of China's main allies, has only been 5 times. Diatica's got it right. Listen, and I mean it. Like, Diatica, am I a dummy? Diatica, are you a dummy? No, we're both people who actually got selected into the fields that we were in because we have incredibly high IQ and are able to see the kind of shit that's going on. Like, all they have to do is keep the pressure on the way that they're keeping the pressure on, because the left keeps fucking up more and more, which allows them to continue to dedicate more and more resources. And it keeps happening on live TV in ways that aren't debatable. Like, this is narrative destroying for them, which is all they have. I did Forging Freedom. So it's one of the many reasons that I keep saying that we're going to end up having to conquer Canada. But in case you're unaware, they actually let CCP troops come and train like right on our border in 2016. There was a big spat about it at the time, and they keep trying to deny that it ever happened. And, oh, they weren't training, and, oh, well, maybe they were training, but it wasn't on your border. And no, they brought them in, and they trained them right on our border, and it was to send a fucking message. And I knew ever since then that this is the way things were going to go. Has he been to Commie Lands more than Barry Sanders? I don't know. I don't know how often Bernie went. I do know that he decided to get married on the anniversary of Tiananmen Square specifically because it was the anniversary of Tiananmen Square. That's how fucking commie-pilled this bitch Waltz is. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna call it. This is retarded. Oh, okay, yeah, let's hear what high-pitched squealing they're gonna do. Wow. Profound. Thank you. Oh. Ego, say what you're gonna say. Oh, hey. Whoa. Somebody's doing something weird there in the chat. Calm down there. I love New York City, the best city. Did you see the Babylon Beats of the new state bird of Minnesota? It's the screeching. Oh, wow. Bernie did have some decent immigration takes. Well, I mean, the left used to have some decent immigration takes as of, I mean, I'm trying to think when it actually pivoted, because it was late. Like, the left was still largely anti-immigration as of 2010, I want to say, at least. So like it's been a really quick flip. Yeah, turn the glow down just slightly there, New York City. Oh, that's funny. New York City turning the glow down. All right, guys. Like I said, we've hit an hour here, and I'm cashed. We've got all the funny we can get. They made the only arrests they're gonna make, and as you can see, most of the commies themselves are packing up and go home. We started out with a couple dozen. It swelled to about 4 dozen. We're down to the last of the dirty dozen. I don't even see Ice Bottle Guy anymore. Do you guys see Ice Jug Guy? I think he's gone home too. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Keep an eye out. Keep a weather eye out. If we see action tomorrow, we'll go live. Apparently, there's some stuff going on during midday, they say. I doubt it because of how cold it is. But if I see it, we'll do it. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining. Have a good night.